And this is the first day, the 15th of May, first day of our spring bear hunt south of Unalakleet. We just made camp this afternoon, evening, and now about 250 yards away there's a sow with 2 cubs crossing the snowfield just above the shore. Beautiful coloration on that big female. A grizzly bear, after 7 tries in the last 5 years, at 125 this morning, I arrowed this grizzly right on the edge of the water at only 8 yards distance. They tell me he's a huge bear. He sure looks big to me, but they tell me he's definitely a Boone and Crockett bear, and an old male at that, an old boar. I've held out all these years, all these hunts for a male, refusing to shoot a female that had no cubs several times, and I finally connected with the bear of a lifetime. He went about 150 yards from where I arrowed him, maybe 200 at the most. What a night. Eric, I can't thank you enough for your help. This was my 7th try for grizzly in the last 5 years, and I finally shot a monster from 8 yards away today, right on the edge of the water at 1:25 in the morning in the half light of the Arctic Spring. And this big Bruin, you say, is a Boone and Crockett bear. I don't know, but he sure looks big to me. What a dream come true. It was over so fast. The arrow went through him like a knife through warm butter, sailed to 25 yards beyond him, evidently went through both lungs. He traveled about 200 yards and it was all over. We had to wait 4 hours before it was light enough to follow the blood trail. And here's the end of a great adventure that started for you and me last year when we had 2 very close encounters of the furry kind, even closer than this one tonight. As long as I still got battery power left, I know it's about to run out, but you recall we had a one-night adventure, a close encounter at 4 yards, and 3 nights later another one at 2.5 yards, and Mr. Murphy found a way to beat us both times, but tonight I got the better of him and this bear on the one and the same shot. This guy is an old boar who has only one canine tooth left. The other 3 are completely missing, and most of his other teeth are worn down to the nubs. He's got scars all over his body and his nose, and this guy is going to be a real old bear, I expect, by the time the biologists get through aging him. It'll be interesting, but I can't tell you how thrilled I am with a bear this size, because this is clearly going to be a Boone and Crockett bear, and there just aren't many taken with a bow and arrow ever that big.
I bet he's in his 20s.
20 years old or better?
Yeah.
And you think the skull's going to score 26 at least? Or close?
I think so, yeah.
And for a grizz, that's amazing. You know,
24
brown bear, that's not big for an Alaskan brown bear, but for a grizzly, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, I couldn't be happier. Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome.
He is so beautiful in the sunlight there. That's the way we found him. You just cut the trees out of the way that he had fallen down between. Now you got all of the logging done. Weyerhaeuser will send you a check next month, and you can bring out the knives and start skinning him. Oh, what a big bear. What a big bear. He's just huge. Look at those claws. Let me zero in on those claws. My God, they're white too.
That means he's old, but we already knew that.
Isn't that something else? Look at those claws. Look at those claws. They're almost white.
Are completely rotten.
His teeth are?
Yeah, every one of them.
Is rotten, yeah. Oh, he couldn't have lived much longer.
Look at these claws, they're just nasty.
He's just got no teeth left.